Hello, everyone. I am so excited to help you all register for the CCA Annual Family Retreat and Educational Symposium. So this is going to be a quick tutorial to show you how to do that. So first, I want to show you there's two ways that you can get to the registration. If you are on our main homepage, you can go to Family Programs in the menu bar, Annual Retreat, right here, this link. And then you can see right here, ccakids.salsalabs.org retreat 2023. So this is the official email website address that you'll be using. You just click right there, but you can also find it on our website. So once you are here, you're going to scroll down. And please make sure you read all of this information. This is extremely pertinent and will help you decide if you have the time right now to register. Registration is probably a 10-minute process, and you need to be sure that you're going to follow up with all the things that are going to complete your application for registration. And please remember, this is an application for registration. We reserve the right to deny anyone for certain reasons, but it most likely will not apply to you. But we just want to remind everyone that you're not registered until your application is accepted and you have done all of these steps. Number one, please make sure you register anyone that is coming with you at the same time. This is how we will put everyone under the same fee. Speaking of fees, you will pay the registration fee through this same website portal. Note, registration fees are non-refundable. Next, you will need to complete the safety training if you have not done so for the 2019 retreat. If you did it in 2019 or 2020, then you are absolutely fine. You do not have to complete the safety training again. But if you have never done it, or if you have turned 18 since this time, you will need to take that training. Annie Reeves will email you the link to take that training. All of the training is online. You will see a confirmation page. It will give you more information about the retreat after you click through. And once all these steps are completed, Annie will email you the hotel booking link so you can book your hotel. It's important to note that she will be following up with you as part of this application. You will still need to submit a family photo. You will still need to answer questions about what meals you plan on eating in symposium sessions. So this is not the be all end all, but this does get your application in, pay your registration fee, and reserve your spot. Now, if you're an early bird, you might be here because you want to apply for a scholarship. It is the same exact process. There are a couple of extra questions. The main one being, make sure you check the box that says apply for a scholarship. And then the other main one being at checkout, you use the code STARFISH. This means you don't have to pay the registration fee for scholarships. Now, if for some reason we're unable to grant you a scholarship, we will come back and ask for that registration fee. But we don't want anyone applying for a scholarship to have to pay the registration fee up front. Again, please do not use this if you are not applying for a scholarship. Do not use this code. Please pay your fees as applicable. If you scroll on down, this big red button is going to take you to that application. But before I do that, I wanted to point out a couple of other things. This right here, this registration frequently asked questions, this is the full packet, tells you everything you need to know about retreat, which is way more than what is available here. It's also right here if you want to click on this information packet. And it has copies of the safe spaces policy, the photography and videography consent form, and the scholarship guidelines. So if you need to see more, you go ahead and click on here and it opens it up right there so you can read through that document. All right, but we're going to go back to the registration and I'm going to walk you through that now. So click here. And what you're going to want to do is take a look. If you are registering for your family, then you're going to add one of these to the cart, but you're also going to add these for everybody attending with you. Now, if you're an individual just coming by yourself, it's a lot easier. You only have to do this once. And then also, if you have extended family members like grandparents, adults who live outside the home, you're going to need to add them separately and pay this fee. But the big, most common question and process is going to be this family registration, where the primary registrant adds one of these to the cart and then fills out additional family members. So that's the one I'm going to demonstrate now. So I'm going to add that one, and I'm going to bring with me one additional family member. So I just put 1 and 1. Now, if you have 3 kids coming with you, you're going to do 3. If you have 1 person coming with you, you do 1. Up to 6 on this one. So we're going to keep it like this for me. Then you're going to start checkout. And then you scroll up here, and I'm going to fill it out with my information. Please, if possible, use appropriate capitalization and punctuation. That just helps us when we're exporting things. Again, if you are applying for a scholarship, you must click this box. I know it's not a big box and it's hard to miss, but make sure you do not leave this blank and do not check it if you are wanting to apply for a scholarship. All right, for me, my craniofacial syndrome is undiagnosed, and my doctor is Dr. Fearon. I'm going to be 38. Scary. I'm going to order a small. This pronouns is if you have a choice. If you would like them listed on your name tag, you can, and you can choose whatever you like. She, her, he, him, they, them. You put that in, you type that in, and we will type it on your name tag as you've listed it here. Now, this is important. Please fill out these information questions. If you don't have anything to add, you can leave these blank, but it really helps us if you could fill this out. Again, this says scholarship only. You do need to fill these out if you are applying for a scholarship, but only if you're applying for a scholarship. If you're just registering, you can skip that. Here are some more important things to note. Check here if you donated your birthday. I did that, but we want to recognize everyone. And sometimes our accounting misses people. So this should help those people who occasionally get missed. You can tell us, hey, I donated my birthday. We'll verify that, and then we'll recognize you at retreat. If you want no photos taken of you, you can check this. But if you are signing our photography release, do not check this. Only check this if you would like a special name tag that alerts CCA staff and CCA photographers that you do not want your photo taken. This checkbox is required. By checking here, you consent to our safe spaces policy. Everyone who attends must consent to this. And by checking here, you consent to our photography and videography release. Now, what if you say, hey, I don't want any photos, but this is required? Go ahead and check this. But by checking this box, you're overriding that videography release and not consenting to it. Now, this is finally, you can use this information during checkout. That just means it's going to take your address and your phone number and your email and automatically put that in for checkout. So that's me. I just typed in my information. I'm the primary registrant. Even though I'm buying the family registration, I just put in one person's information here. Now, then I click next. Now it wants me to add the additional family members registration. So I'm going to register my daughter. She does not have an email address because she's a baby. So we're going to skip that. She doesn't have a phone number because she's a baby. She does not have a craniofacial syndrome, and she does not have a surgeon. She will have an age. She will be 18 months. I'm just going to put 1 year, I think. And I'm going to order her the smallest size t-shirt. She is still going to consent to the videography and the safe spaces policy. This is important. Even though she's just 1 year old, she has to check this too. Again, if I didn't want photos taken of her, I would click this and override that videography agreement. Now I click summary, and it's going to show me, I can click through. I can see, oh, what did I tell myself? Oh, does that all check out? Is that correct? I wanted a small shirt. I'll be that age. Okay, that looks good. Then I'm going to check for merit. Okay, got her information. Very good. She checked that we required these are true. We did check them. So perfect. Now, if you need to make changes or delete a person, you can clear this person. If you want to start all over, you can clear the cart. And if you need to add another family member, you just click right there, add another item. Now, this is the full registration for me. So I'm just going to click go to checkout. Now, you can see we have this situation right here. We have family registration, an additional family member. This is in my cart. We have all of my billing information. And then there is this tab here. If you are interested in making an additional donation, feel free. The cost to put on retreat averages $485 a person. So if you click that, it's going to ask, do you want to make a $50, $150? Do you want to donate what it costs to put on retreat per person or another amount? Again, this is totally optional. You can click it and add a donation, or you cannot. This portion is fully tax deductible. Then you will put in your payment details and you will click submit. Actually, I can stop the share and do it so you can see what comes through after registration. All right. Now, remember, if you wanted to add a discount code, you can add a discount code here. I put in this one, staff. This is not for use for everybody. This is just so I can use demonstration purposes. And now I have put in the payment details. Yours will show you how much you're about to be charged. So if I edit this, if I remove this discount code, just so everyone else can see, go to checkout. Remember, if you're applying for a scholarship, you would put in Starfish, all caps, right here. There you go. Go to checkout. And here's where you type this in. So let me stop the share and do that again for you all. But it tells you how much you're going to be charged. Again, I know this is a new system, so if anyone has questions or gets stuck along the way, you can work with Annie Reeves. She'll help you. We are asking everyone to register online just to make it easier. We get a lot of questions throughout the year. We get a lot of people wanting to refer back to things they signed up for, so this will help us in that. So I'm just going to press submit right here. And after I press submit, it kind of gives me a little summary of everything here. And then it says, thank you. We will see you soon. Please share this with anyone else who might be interested in attending retreat. You can share these right here. You can go back and read anything you wanted to check out. You will get an email receipt as well. And we will be in contact to get those final things like I mentioned. So thank you so much for watching. And if you have any questions at all, let us know.